hit me. I'm for real this time.
I didn't even hit you
Don't
last
you
time.
hit me? Don't you hit me.
All right.
All right, what's going on?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Papamidnite. We're here at Stormwolf. Oh, you can continue.
No, continue.
No,
you
that's
already
all I
started.
had. That's all I had.
We're here with the final episode of Castlevania for Season 4, which is the last episode of the entire season. Now, there has been reports there is going to be a sub-series coming out. Or a spin-off, thank you.
I call them spin-off. Nobody calls them sub-series.
I've seen sub-series and then spin-off, too.
I've never seen that.
Anyway, there is a spin-off of the series coming through, which
spin-off.
I believe I know what it's about, or I have like some type of insight into it. Don't you invincible me. Don't you dare. So anyway, so it was revealed in the last episode after Trevor fought Death, because Death was a thing. He has a son that's coming up.
Or an entity that calls itself Death.
Death has many meanings in different types of games and media and stuff like that. In this case, it's a vampire that absorbs by feeding on the death of other people. So he just calls himself Death, and people refer to him as Death because of that. Anyway, it's revealed that Simon and I believe her name is... I can't... Is it Silva? Silva?
Close enough.
Close enough. We know that they are having a kid, and I believe, if I know my Castlevania facts, I believe that kid is going to be Simon Belmont, which was, I think, the lead character in Castlevania 4. But correct me on that if I'm wrong. But I'd imagine that's the offspring of Trevor, and that may be the person that they do the side story, or what do they call it? Spin-off, thank you. I don't
Nobody
know.
calls
Shut
it
up.
A sub-series,
Anyway,
side series.
Shut up.
Spin-off.
Spin-off, thank you.
You're welcome.
So that may be the lead character in the spin-off. Not exactly sure, but of course we won't find out until we watch episode 10. So after this...
Yeah, we also won't know until they actually put the show out as well.
Oh, yes, thank you. But at least we'll have some insight of what the spin-off will be about. And who might lead
if there's
with.
a spin-off. We don't know. There's rumors.
It's been reports from Netflix that they are most likely going to be doing a spin-off. Oh, random facts. They're bringing back Johnny Test.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of hyped for it. I don't like some of the voice acting, but I mean, I think like the original voice actor for Johnny and the sisters. But anyway, another topic for another day.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
He's not watching it.
If it was Courage the Cowardly Dog, yes.
I mean, Courage is okay.
No, Courage is the shit. So blasphemy.
So angry.
Yo, that barber episode?
No, like I said, there's some good episodes in there.
Where he's like cutting the hair and the barber's like, naughty.
Yeah.
That barber was amazing.
There's some good episodes.
No, there's all good episodes. Every single episode, start to finish. You can watch them all on HBO Max. I'm not, this is not sponsored by the HBO Max. I'm just saying, if you were to watch it, you can watch them all on HBO Max. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now that's the show we should watch.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and watch Castlevania's episode 10. We'll talk about the episode and our thoughts about the entire series as a whole, and then we'll probably get into a little bit what we plan on watching next, because there are a couple of options on the table. We just haven't really decided what we want to watch next, because there is Resident Evil coming out in the next couple of weeks. I believe that's towards the beginning of July.
I think so.
So, and other than that, I think there's maybe one more animated show we might check out, but it's the one where we were talking about where what's his name fights Adam, apparently.
Ragnarok?
Yeah, Ragnarok.
That's what I said,
Ragnarok. Let's just watch Castlevania before I get angry. Ragnarok. Got it. Ragnarok. Why are you I'd imagine he poured two. Okay, I'm about to say, I imagine that's what he poured the second glass for.
It's nearly your bedtime.
I'm not finished yet.
You might not be, but the wine supply is definitely over.
Oh, it's all over, Hector.
It's really not. Things just changed. That's all.
You still misunderstand her.
Oh, come on. Even you were horrified by what she turned into.
The scale of it, maybe. And the chaos it would have introduced into our lives.
So...
I still say that at the root of it all was the vampire's virtue. We want everything to remain the same, to remain stable.
The vampire's virtue, bloody hell. There's an act of philosophical acrobatics for the ages.
Oh, shush with your trying to be clever. You people spend 60 years bumping into things and call it a life. We have to take a longer view.
I mean, I guess I understand where she's
Strength
coming
can
from,
fight a
but at the
war,
same time,
yes.
it's like...
But
Well,
it can also
was that
build
really
a
stable
shelter.
when you're trying to take over the entire
following
world?
me?
You're going
So,
into conflict and conflict.
And that's what she
Just
means,
bumping
like,
into things along the way.
what's happening at,
Small
like, the end of
shapes
Camilla's
are
life
stronger
was
than
not,
big ones, Lenore.
you know, what she
Camilla
really
more than
wanted.
a weatherproof shelter.
You know, she wanted chaos. She wanted
In
to
the
rule
end, but it
everything.
all
That's not
came
really
from that
stable.
virtue. Do you
Yeah.
see?
Like she's saying that it
Strength
came from like the
and
underlying
power
principle of like the
different.
vampire's virtue of stability, but
You wanted
she was
strength.
going past that with the
Camilla
huge
wanted
amounts of
power.
chaos and stuff that she was causing.
Sure.
You
In the
know,
end.
I
you know,
see that.
disrupting
Yes.
Dracula's plans to try and take
That's what
over,
it
then
turned
taking
into.
over every part of the land.
Which is what
You know,
ruined
constant
my
wars
life.
and fighting with people and stuff like that. That's not stable.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing.
And that's
Power.
yeah.
Big
That's where I don't understand where
international,
she like it comes from. Their underlying.
non-diplomatic projected
So it comes from
power.
this feel like that. I guess they're always trying to do something, have some type of control, but she took that control too
Lends you
far.
more
I guess
might, but
maybe.
it doesn't have the utilities of strength. It lays eggs in you. It becomes a parasite you have to feed. Power does nothing but eat.
She's hard to read.
Like a vampire.
I'm also surprised she's not burning from the sun right now.
Maybe it's shady.
Therefore,
Maybe.
having been shown what I am, having found
Or maybe she's
that
not in
I
the
have
direct
been
sunlight.
living a life,
Maybe it's just like
here I
reflection or
sit,
something.
in a cage, like a dangerous animal, with King Isaac, the happy bastard, keeping a very watchful eye on me.
I've never known him so fucking cheerful, it's bizarre. But he won't harm you.
No, he's just going to keep me in a cage. I'm not going to sit in a cage, Hector. Not even with you.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry
I don't like the
for
sound of that.
everything you went through. And I'm sorry I can't be here to help you through whatever comes next.
I feel like she's about to do
But
something
I
stupid.
refuse to
Maybe
exist
she
like
gonna
this.
jump out the window.
That's
and kill
what I'm
herself.
thinking. She doesn't want to be alive anymore. They go through
And I
like,
want to see what's so special about this son you keep talking about.
there it is.
Lenore. Don't.
I'm not sure I agree with the decision of this, but I mean, I understand it, I guess. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, like I said, I understand it. Like, I 100% understand where she's coming from. I guess just from like a writing perspective, it just seems like kind of a cop-out for the character.
I mean, I don't think they really know what else to really do with her. What was she gonna do? Build a life with Isaac and just stay there?
Well, that's the thing. Is like she could have like built a life with Hector, but I guess that
I
would have
mean,
been
with
too
Hector, yeah.
like too cliche, I guess.
Maybe she just wasn't. That wasn't happiness for her.
Maybe, and that's ultimately it could be. It could
But-
be that she.
We also saw that Hector only tried to stop her just a little bit, not completely, which was actually nice.
I mean,
Because he's like letting her be her free self, her decision.
yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, he probably couldn't stop her even if he really wanted to. Eventually,
I mean, yeah, maybe, but he could have said probably something to possibly convince
but I mean, he
her.
did though. I mean, he pretty much confessed his love for her.
He did, in a way.
In a way, like in his weird cryptic way. But like you said, this is what she wanted.
Yeah.
And of course, if he really did care about her, you're not gonna stop her from doing what she wants at the end of the day.
It was my bloody idea.
Admit it. You're outmatched.
I am no such thing. And also, it was all my idea.
You just go on thinking that. So you agree then?
Agree to what?
My plan. We're going to stay.
Oh my god.
I'm a genius. Just surrender.
I figured they would probably
Ignoring
stay
for a
there.
moment that you are considerably more insane than I had previously estimated. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, I'm not used to people.
They're used to you. Be gentle.
Totally
She hasn't
different
talked to anyone in 2
relationship
weeks.
versus
I don't know. I think
what you said.
I'm pretty sure.
Relationship
Okay.
versus what you said.
Fine.
Totally different.
Cypher.
Now, if you want to be
Cypher,
like,
that's
oh,
her name.
if you want to be like, oh, they're gonna have a relationship, sure, why not?
Okay, alright.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll teach you these
Possibly.
proper etiquette things.
What for?
It's fine. Be
I
classy
am
like
going to do
Alucard.
what Trevor and I originally planned to do. Rejoin my caravan.
So she's going by
You know
herself,
you are
obviously.
very welcome
To
here.
rejoin her caravan.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I am also very definitely pregnant.
Oh,
And I should be with my people.
Yep.
And my people are well practiced in giving the support a woman needs when it's time. If I could just get a horse.
Congratulations. You should stay.
That's very kind of you. But I should be around more people. I can't let you be the one person I rely on for help. And a child should have a community.
It will. If you stay.
I don't understand.
These people aren't going back to Dynasty.
She can help them rebuild,
We're going to find a new
like she was
village
doing
here,
at the other place.
around the castle and
And
all.
she gets the community.
Yeah.
This place has resources I could never give my people in Dynasty. We could change everything here.
We're going to have schools, one of which will be all about the libraries of the castle and the hall.
And I was hoping you could help me teach this brilliant but actually fairly useless man how to live his life.
Oh, bullshit. He died. He died to death.
You did say that I got tapped the...
Yeah, you're right. You
Brandon.
did tap the key.
Brandon.
I know.
Brandon.
I know. I
Brandon.
know. Shut up.
All I can think of is that Sir Germain opened the infinite
about to-
corridor.
I
just
called it
before
last
he died.
episode too. Yeah.
Look, you about to cry because you thought Belmont was dead.
That wasn't
Hey,
that.
yeah,
It
Brandon,
would
hey,
make
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
It
it's
would have
okay.
made sense if he died and then his son, you know, a couple of years later we see his son. But yeah.
Next thing I knew, I was lying on my face by the north bank of the Danube.
So yeah, Saint Germain used the last of his life to open up the infinite corridor, bring his soul back probably, or either transport him away in enough time.
Years sleeping in your body.
And I love you.
I know.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, because you about to
I
cry
said
because
this
you
man
thought
needs
this man was
help.
dead.
I wasn't gonna cry because I thought the man was dead. I just thought story-wise he would have died.
Belmont.
It's okay.
Now, what was that trick with the dagger?
Oh, look out. Well, there were fighters in Targovishte hiding in what turned out to be the royal family's treasure vault. And they were just taking things out of there as good luck charms. I started noticing things. Ended up collecting the pieces of something a mad wizard blacksmith once made to enact a very one-sided murder-suicide pact with God. So,
A murder-suicide pact with God.
You knew the thing was probably lethal to you when you used it.
didn't see much of a choice.
Basically, the sword, I guess, gives you the power to do what you need to do, but in return...
It takes your life.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Welcome to my village.
I think we finally won.
Unless this is all the dream sequence.
Dude, I'd be so mad if it was a dream sequence, like a meteor or something just starts crashing down.
Why would
I
a
don't
meteor
know.
crash?
It's just
Like, it
something
could have just been
random.
like, why couldn't she just wake up and be like, oh, it was all a dream? Jesus Christ.
Just saying.
Man.
Could have been like a meteor or something. That can't be. I'm about to say that can't be it. Still got a few more people to go through. Oh, I think that's Dracula and his wife Lisa.
Maybe they made it out.
I think when their souls came out, they're alive now. How? I mean, I know how.
Lisa and Vlad Tepish.
Vlad Templish. So yeah, when their souls separate, I guess they got their own bodies.
Maybe. But they're happy.
Yeah, I mean,
Chilling.
you know, they get to live their life again.
He,
And I think the majority of like the witch burnings and stuff are done. I don't know for sure,
I mean,
we haven't seen anything like that.
I mean, he's probably never going to leave her side. So.
Well, yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying, like, you know, when the church was, like, accusing people of being witches, I don't think that's still going on now.
I mean, yeah, because you see wizards and stuff
yeah,
like that.
exactly.
But even if it was, he ain't going to leave her side.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
He's not going to let that mistake happen again.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's strangely good.
Seem a little angry.
Because none of this makes any sense. Do you have a theory about what happened?
What makes you think I have a theory?
You're a man.
I mean,
Men always have theories.
That's a little rude.
I know it, but we woke up in a field yesterday.
And had to steal some clothes. I still feel bad about that.
You didn't feel bad about picking that headman's pocket this afternoon.
Well, he was a pig. But we should do something for the people we took these clothes from tomorrow.
And we will.
So.
After that?
We can't return to the castle. A poor boy deserves some closure in his life.
I was going to ask where they're going to go see Alucard.
One day in the future.
But not yet.
Yeah, there's going to probably be some time.
I have a thought.
Not a theory.
Not a theory, just a thought. I think we should travel.
Where to?
I was thinking about England. There's a place on the northeast coast that is supposed to be beautiful. And they say the sun barely shines there. White Pine would be something like that.
Remote and lonely, I presume?
An abbey, men and women, and about 20 houses I've read. Sea views, fish.
Fish? How can I resist?
I'm not going to get better without you.
And I was never going to be better without you. We have a second chance.
And a brand new future.
I'm oddly surprised they gave Dracula a happy ending. Or Vlad, as he is now.
Why?
Well, I'm just saying, like, after everything that's said and done. I mean, he deserved one, clearly. You know, it wasn't his fault he turned out the way he was at the end of the day. I mean, he did. You know, he made his own choices, but he wouldn't have done that if people would have left him alone. Anyway, we'll talk about this here in a second. All right, so that was the last episode of Castlevania.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. It was what we kind of called it, right? This was going to be a closure episode.
Which, I mean, it made sense. It was supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I think anybody could have predicted that theory. Like they say, men always have theories.
Like men always have theories.
Yeah,
so yeah, it seems like everyone pretty much got a happy ending in their own way. We saw that Vlad or Dracula at least are now living happily. They're going to try and travel northwest. You know, Alucard, Silva? Yeah, Silva was her name. Silva and Trevor, which Trevor was alive thanks to Saint Germain's sacrifice, as it were, to put in the last of his life into the key to get into the infinite corridor. And I guess either teleport him away or drag out his soul.
Teleported him. I think he dragged him away. Just everything,
probably,
not just his soul.
Yeah, probably just took his body before it was engulfed with the sacrifice of the sword. And now they're living in a town like it's going to be at Dracula's castle. So, and then, fortunately, we saw that Lenore decided to take her own life. I mean, on her own terms. I kind of understand where she's coming from, too. Yeah. Like, she
didn't want to live in a cage.
Yeah, she didn't want to be a prisoner of someone else. Even though, you know, she wanted some type of stability, and that would have been some type of stability, but not the stability that she wanted. She wouldn't have been living life.
Yeah.
So, and then Hector, I guess Hector's either going to write a book or just go try to find his own happiness. Like, he's the only one I feel that didn't get, like, the proper closure out of everything. Like, everyone else got some type of closure. Like, Isaac's running the town, and, you know, he's trying to rebuild and stuff like that. Everyone else seems like they have a plan moving forward except Hector. And I guess that makes sense because he was so hell-bent on bringing back Dracula that he ignored everything else. And now that, you know, he doesn't want to do that anymore, obviously he doesn't know that Dracula's back. He's just kind of lost.
Well, yeah, I think he's lost some way, but also I think he's just okay with this lostness. I mean, he wants to write a book. He wants to just chill, it seems, so.
Yeah.
I mean, like, could have done a little bit more, giving him an ending. Like, maybe, I don't know, he goes off and travels or.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I mean. Like, everyone else has, like, a set goal of what they're going to be doing. I mean, maybe even Alucard, too. Like, I guess you can say Alucard doesn't have, like, a set goal per se, but I mean, at least he has something looking forward with, you know, helping build the town. Yeah. You know, everyone else just seems to have something going for them. But regardless, I thoroughly enjoyed Castlevania.
It's good. I like this.
It was a good series. I think it's probably one of Netflix's better like original series that came out. Of course, season 3 is still being the weakest out of the seasons, but I mean, it was like complete trash or anything.
No, it was just different.
Yeah, it was different from the first ones, but season 4 definitely made up for it with a lot of the suspense. The animation and action was, top notch, and of course the closure episode, which I feel like this was indeed, definitive closure.
Yeah.
For the series.
For everybody, and then like you said, they're gonna do a spinoff.
Yeah.
There's no telling what type of spinoff, and now that Dracula's still alive, he might make an appearance.
Exactly.
You never know. Anything happens.
Exactly.
So, I mean, also we got a vampire that is, you got Alucard, who's half human, a vampire. He's obviously maybe found somebody he wants to be with, so they might even have a child.
It's possible.
Now Dracula has a grandchild.
Yeah. So I think if they do a spin-off series, it's probably going to be Simon Belmont, which is the kid of Silva and Trevor. I'm assuming this is the kid, right? Like, just based on what I remember from both the game and some of the wiki that I read, I think Simon is the next in line of the Belmont family.
I think that's a possibility. And then also, like we said, Alucard could even have a kid, and
it's
then
true.
Maybe they're going on adventures, so it could be a totally new
series with them going in. Like something else happens, and they got to the sons of the previous heroes.
Yeah.
So. But overall, that was really good. Really did enjoy it, and I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it. Although it's a little strange that you're kind of watching us right now talk about it if you haven't watched it.
Some people may just not have the time to sit down and watch it, or maybe they just want to enjoy it and hear theories about other people watching it.
That's true.
That's kind of like why you watch people, play games.
That's
you
true.
may not want to play the game,
but then not watch them play. But I feel like, no, you're right. I understand. You're right. So if you haven't watched the series and you're watching us react to it and talk about it, highly recommend it. I would say probably the entire series as a whole is an 8.5, 9 out of 10. The third season just kind of like puts a halt on a lot of things. It just kind of really slows down. Although it is still decent, it's not as good as compared to the other seasons.
I agree.
So, in terms of what's coming up next, that is the question. I know we are going to be watching the Resident Evil series when it comes out. There is a show, I forgot what it's called, something of Ragnarok. Let me look it up and see. Ragnarok. That's a movie. Help me out here. Anime. Netflix. Record of Ragnarok. You could have helped me this entire time.
I was enjoying this.
So, there's an anime called Record of Ragnarok. Apparently, it's about like gods and other stuff fighting each other. I know in one of the episodes, it may be the first episode. I
don't know if the gods are actually fighting each other. I think the gods might be fighting humans.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because I think the first episode is Odin versus Adam, like as in Adam and Eve.
Yeah, I don't know how good the animation is. All I know is that basically gods have deemed humans to basically not saying they shouldn't exist anymore, and so but they're giving them a chance. So basically, it's like a tournament to fight for your life thing.
Interesting. So I guess like some of the strongest humans in history are being put against gods.
That's what I'm guessing.
That's what I'm assuming.
I really don't know. But
so we may check out the first episode in that, and then if it's good, we'll upload the episode to YouTube, and then we'll continue watching it. If it's not, it may be uploaded to Patreon, and we just may trash it. So
he may trash it.
I mean,
I will not.
I am asking you to watch at least the first episode with me. That's what I'm saying. And we'll trash the first episode, and then we'll be done with it.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I won't trash anybody's creative direction because it's their direction.
Well, okay, so we won't trash it. We'll criticize it.
Yes.
Oh.
No, why the hell you hit me?
You hit me at the beginning.
That's totally different. That was called for.
Okay, so Beastars, the English dub, is coming out in July. If you would like, we can watch that together. Now, I've seen it, but I would like to see some of your reactions and your thought process of what's going on in the show. If you'd like to watch that together.
Yeah, if you'd be quiet and let me watch it.
Yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about it.
You can talk later. I'll need to watch the show and focus.
If we watch it in focus, we can't watch it for the channel.
These boys sing and stuff like that, man.
I don't know if they sing.
They had a song that they sung on YouTube or something.
Okay, but that's just them singing.
It don't matter.
I
don't know what. Well, I know they don't sing in season 2 now. Thank you. You already ruined it. Good job. Find something else to talk about, man. You ain't ruined it.
Anyway, if you like to watch our Twitch channels and watch us stream, he streams on Sundays and Wednesdays. Sundays at 1, and Wednesdays is 6:30. If you like to watch me stream, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Right now, starting around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, though that is subject to change maybe in the future, at least in terms of the time. So, if you would like to watch Beastar Season 2,
I'll let you know.
let me know, and when we can do it, I promise I won't spoil anything.
Well, you already spoiled that.
Oh
so.
my god. I think it'll be interesting to see how you feel about it, because you did enjoy Season 1.
I did.
You know, and that's not something that you would really watch. So that's why I'm kind of
Why
like...
is that not something I watch? I was excited about it.
Because you don't watch, like, those types of anime. I know you watch Slice of Life, but there's some animes that you just don't watch. And I didn't feel like that was going to be the one that you would enjoy watching.
As soon as I heard about that one, I was like, yo, I'm curious. I like this story. There's a murder going on, and nobody can figure out who's doing the murdering. I was like, I'm all in for that.
Anyway.
All in.
Anyway.
All in.
Anyway.
Man, judging my anime don't even know me.
Anyway, for the time being, you'll still see some solo uploads from me with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's going to be coming up. You may see one more solo project come up as well. But the next time you see us together, if he doesn't want to watch the Records of Ragnarok, then you'll see us come back together again for the Resident Evil series, maybe Beastar Season 2. So, if you do want to see the Beastar Season 2 solo stuff, that is over on Patreon. All the episodes are already done. So if you don't care about his reaction, which you should, man's a smart man, and I think he adds a lot to the table.
I mean, you're just trying to butter me up so I'll watch it. It ain't working. Is it working? No, it's not working. But you...
What if I bring snacks?
I don't know, maybe.
Alright, so,
snacks.
Twizzlers.
We'll see.
Alright.
I got Twizzlers, so
I'll bring more. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up before we ramble on any longer. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying. If you did, hit the subscribe button, bell notification icon. Definitely check out this man's Twitch channel. And definitely hit the bell notification if I already set that. I don't know, I probably did. Anyway, hit it again. Make sure you have it. Make sure it's set.
If they hit again, do I deactivate?
No, it'll confirm it, maybe. Anyway, just make sure you hit the bell and make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the series and let us know what you think of the episodes. And we'll catch you later. Take care.
Peace.